Are cities like Birmingham, Nottingham, Liverpool, and Woking on the verge of bankruptcy? The financial turmoil in Birmingham has sent shockwaves, but is it just the tip of the iceberg? Join us as we explore the precarious financial situations of multiple UK cities, examining the potential ripple effects on local services, the central government, and the broader economy. If councils go bankrupt, what's at stake for residents and businesses? Is the central government's intervention the key? Or will leaving it to individual cities deepen the crisis? Uncover the complexities, challenges, and potential solutions to this looming financial storm. Don't miss out. It's time to delve into the critical questions shaping the future of local governance in the UK. Other than Birmingham City, which city in the UK is likely to face bankruptcy or announce bankruptcy? Several cities in the UK are facing financial difficulties and are at risk of bankruptcy. Here are some of them. Nottingham City Council declared bankruptcy in July 2020, becoming the first UK city to do so in over a decade. The council has been struggling with financial difficulties for several years, due to factors such as rising costs, reduced government funding, and a decline in the local economy. Liverpool City Council is facing a severe financial crisis and is at risk of bankruptcy. The council has a large budget deficit and is struggling to meet its obligations. The city has been hit hard by the COVID-19 pandemic and is also facing challenges due to Brexit and the decline of its traditional industries. Woking Council announced a deficit of £1.2 billion in June after a risky investment spree. Slough was one of the first councils to face financial collapse. Croydon also faced financial difficulties. Thurrock is another council that faced financial collapse. Additionally, the Special Interest Group of Municipal Authorities, SIGOMA, a collective of 47 urban councils, revealed that 5 members were considering issuing a notice of their inability to balance their annual budget for 2023-24. A further 9 SIGOMA members said they may have to, in effect, declare bankruptcy next year. Please note that this information is based on the latest available data, and the situation might have changed. For the most accurate information, it's best to refer to the official announcements from the respective city councils or local government bodies. If many councils go bankrupt, how would it affect the entire UK country and the central government? If a large number of councils in the UK were to go bankrupt, it would have a significant impact on the whole country and the central government. Reduced local services. Bankrupt councils would be forced to make significant cuts to services, as they would no longer have the financial resources to maintain current levels of service provision. This would lead to a decline in the quality of life for residents in affected areas, and could also lead to social unrest. Increased demand on central government. The central government would likely be forced to step in and provide financial support to bankrupt councils in order to ensure that essential services continue to be provided. This would put a strain on the central government's own finances and could lead to tax increases or cuts to other public services. Damage to the UK's reputation. The bankruptcy of multiple councils would damage the UK's reputation and make it less attractive to businesses and investors. This could lead to a decline in economic activity and further job losses. Loss of local democracy. The bankruptcy of councils could also lead to a loss of local democracy, as bankrupt councils may be forced to hand over control of some services to the central government or to private companies. This could reduce the ability of local residents to have a say in how their communities are run. Wider economic impact. The bankruptcy of multiple councils could have a wider economic impact, as it would lead to a decline in economic activity in affected areas. This could lead to job losses and a decline in tax revenues, which would further strain the central government's finances. Overall, the bankruptcy of multiple councils in the UK would have a significant and negative impact on the whole country and the central government. It would lead to a decline in the quality of life for residents, an increase in demand on central government resources, and a loss of local democracy. It would also damage the UK's reputation and have a negative impact on the economy. The central government would likely be forced to take action to address the situation, such as providing financial support to bankrupt councils or implementing reforms to the local government finance system. However, this would be a complex and challenging task, and it is likely that the bankruptcy of multiple councils would have a lasting impact on the UK. What if the central government leaves it as Birmingham City's business and does not involve itself? What will happen? If the central government leaves Birmingham City's bankruptcy as its own business and does not get involved, the following are some potential consequences. Deepening financial crisis. Without external assistance, Birmingham City would likely face a deepening financial crisis. The council would struggle to meet its obligations, including paying employee salaries, maintaining essential services, and repaying debts. This could lead to a downward spiral, with the city's financial situation becoming increasingly dire. Cuts to essential services. To address the financial crisis, the council would be forced to make significant cuts to essential services. This could include reductions in education, healthcare, transportation, and other vital public services. These cuts would have a severe impact on the quality of life for Birmingham residents and could lead to social unrest. Loss of jobs. The council's financial difficulties would also likely result in job losses. As the council is the city's largest employer, this would have a significant impact on the local economy. The loss of jobs would further exacerbate the financial crisis, creating a vicious cycle. Damage to Birmingham's reputation. The bankruptcy of Birmingham City would damage the city's reputation and make it less attractive to businesses and investors. This could lead to a decline in economic activity and further job losses. Increased social tension. The deepening financial crisis and the resulting cuts to essential services would likely lead to increased social tension in Birmingham. Residents who are struggling to make ends meet may become frustrated and angry, potentially leading to protests and unrest. Potential government intervention. If the situation in Birmingham worsens significantly, the central government may eventually be forced to intervene. This could involve providing financial assistance, imposing austerity measures, or even taking control of the city's finances. Overall, if the central government takes a hands-off approach to Birmingham City's bankruptcy, the consequences would likely be severe and long-lasting, with significant impacts on the city's economy, social fabric, and reputation. How does the UK government provide support to local councils facing financial difficulties? The UK government provides several forms of support to local councils facing financial difficulties. Funding packages. The government has proposed a funding package worth over £64 billion to support councils in England to deliver frontline services squared. This includes an increase of 6.5% on 2023-24, an above-inflation rise in recognition of the pressures being faced by local authorities. Funding guarantee. The funding guarantee introduced last year will be maintained to ensure every council in England sees at least a 3% increase in core spending power before any local decisions are made around council tax. Additional grant funding for social care. To continue to support councils providing essential adult and children's social care services, the government is making available £1 billion in additional grant funding for social care in 2024-25 compared to 2023-24. Council tax increases. Councils will be able to increase council tax by up to 3% without a local referendum, with a further 2% for those responsible for adult social care services, with additional flexibilities for some authorities. Capitalization directions. In recent years, some councils on the brink of financial distress have sought what are known as capitalization directions from the government. These give councils special permission to use their capital funds, which could be accrued from selling assets, to top up their spending on services. However, despite these measures, the Local Government Association, LGA, has highlighted that the financial strain on councils has been growing, and the settlement does not provide enough funding to meet the severe cost and demand pressures. They continue to face a funding gap of £4 billion across this year and next. Are there any solutions to prevent multiple councils from going bankrupt or to address and resolve this issue? There are a number of potential solutions to prevent multiple councils from going bankrupt and to fix the issue of local government financial sustainability in the UK. Increase central government funding. The central government could provide more funding to local councils, either through direct grants or by increasing the amount of money that councils can raise through taxes. This would help to reduce the financial pressure on councils and make it less likely that they would go bankrupt. Reform the local government finance system. The current local government finance system in the UK is complex and often unfair. The government could reform the system to make it more equitable and to ensure that all councils have a sustainable financial base. For example, the government could introduce a more progressive system of local taxation, which would see wealthier areas paying more tax than poorer areas. Improve financial management in local councils. Some local councils have struggled with financial management in the past. The government could provide training and support to councils to help them improve their financial management practices. This could include advice on budgeting, procurement, and revenue generation. Promote economic development in struggling areas. Many of the councils that are at risk of bankruptcy are in areas with high levels of poverty and deprivation. The government could invest in economic development initiatives in these areas to help create jobs and boost the local economy. This would help to increase the tax base of local councils and make them more financially sustainable. Encourage collaboration between councils. Local councils could collaborate with each other to share resources and expertise, and to develop joint strategies for addressing common challenges. This could help to reduce costs and improve the efficiency of local government services. Consider local government reorganization. In some cases, local government reorganization may be necessary to address the financial challenges faced by some councils. This could involve merging smaller councils into larger ones or creating new unitary authorities. However, this is a complex and politically sensitive issue, and it is important to ensure that any reorganization is carried out in a way that is fair to all parties involved. By implementing a combination of these solutions, the government could help to prevent multiple councils from going bankrupt and ensure the long-term financial sustainability of local government in the UK. In the intricate landscape of UK local governance, the spectre of bankruptcy looms large over cities like Birmingham, Nottingham, Liverpool, and more. The domino effect of financial crises raises profound questions about the future of essential services, the resilience of local economies, and the efficacy of central government support. As we ponder the potential repercussions, from reduced services and strained central finances to damaged reputations and social unrest, the need for proactive solutions becomes ever more urgent. However, it's not all doom and gloom. The UK government's proposed funding packages, guarantees, and grants indicate a commitment to buttress struggling councils. Yet, the gaping funding gap identified by the Local Government Association highlights the challenges ahead. The delicate balance between increased central support, systemic reforms, and local collaboration emerges as a crucial focal point. As we navigate these uncharted waters, the call for increased funding, fairer financial systems, improved financial management, and targeted economic development reverberates. Encouraging collaboration between councils and judicious reorganization may be pivotal in ensuring the long-term sustainability of local governance. In conclusion, the road ahead is fraught with complexities, but the collective resilience and innovative solutions can steer us toward a more stable future. Let's harness the lessons learned from Birmingham's predicament and strive for a robust, sustainable, and equitable local government framework that withstands the challenges of the times. The journey is daunting, but with strategic measures and collective determination, the UK's local governance can weather the storm and emerge stronger than ever.
Welcome to my YouTube channel, where we discuss all things business, digital marketing, investment, technology, and personal development. If you're someone who's interested in learning more about these topics and staying up to date with the latest trends and strategies, then you're in the right place. So if you're ready to take your skills and knowledge to the next level, then I encourage you to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. At this channel, we provide high-quality, informative content that will help you achieve your personal and professional goals. Whether you're an entrepreneur, investor, marketer, or just someone who wants to improve their skills and knowledge, we've got you covered. We offer tips and insights on how to start and grow a successful business, how to master digital marketing, how to invest wisely, how to leverage technology, and how to improve your personal development. Our mission is to help you achieve success in all aspects of your life. Once again, if you're ready to take your skills and knowledge to the next level, then I encourage you to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. By doing so, you'll be the first to know when we release new videos that will help you on your journey to success. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to having you as a subscriber of our channel.